So I got some OJ. So I'm back on the OJ. Loving it again. Okay, here's my breakfast. Bagel, cream cheese, sausages. Here's Fresh's breakfast. So you gotta cut Fresh's breakfast first. Why the fuck am I Kristin Cavallari? I wake up and I'm Kristin Cavallari. I can't be Alyssa, right? So I wake up and I literally feel like I've done crack all night long. I feel like I have been on a crack cocaine bender all night long. Okay, I don't do crack cocaine. Okay, let me give this to Fresh. Hang on. Okay, go ahead, buddy. And I give him a tiny bit of meat. I just feel so sick. I feel like my head's like in a vice. My head's been like hit by like a million trucks. That's what I mean. And like I literally did nothing last night. I just went to bed at a normal time. You know, I don't do drugs, so like there's no drugs in it. I just literally feel like I've been hit by a Mack truck, or like I went on a crack cocaine bender last night and I'm sober. I don't do drugs. So there's that. I'm going to be like, Mom, do you have something to tell me? Mom, do you have something to tell me? So they don't have the, you know, I like to put the strawberry jam on top of it. They don't have it here. They don't have apple juice either. So if the orange juice goes out of flavor, I'm fucked. They have tropical mango, which you know I can't have, but it sounds so good. I'm sure it's really good. Another juice they have here is cranberry. So I like the breakfast here. I have a checkout at noon. It is a Hilton, so I get free waters here. I have my Hilton Honors here. There's covered parking. The TV is kind of normal. The room is nice. The lobby's nice. So, you're out of touch. I'm out of time, burning out of my head when you're not around. You're out of touch. I'm out of time, burning out of my head when you're not around. Whoa, whoa. into the chorus. You're out of touch. I forgot Fresh still has chicken nuggets. Are they still good? And I'm out of my head when you're not around. Oh, mm-hmm. I know it don't really matter to me. Oh, really, Julia? You're out of touch. I'm out of him. And I'm out of my head when you're not around. Julia is the worst, okay? I don't know if people have good sides at this point. I forgot Fresh had chicken nuggets. Fresh, you just had breakfast. We'll see if we give them to you at lunch, okay? Because I kind of forgot. Okay, if breakfast could have free Sprite, would you go? What do I like better than orange juice? So, I need to go get some more orange juice. It's 10 a.m. I don't know. I think breakfast ends at 10 a.m. and I might have missed the orange juice cutoff, so I might go get coffee instead. But I feel like I need more orange juice. So I'll be right back. Okay? I got somebody walking like a Mack truck. He works here. He's in a uniform. Okay. He's in a uniform. He's walking at me like he's a Mack truck. Excuse me, sir. Do you not know the first rule of Fight Club? How do you get a job and walk into people like you're a Mack truck? You don't deserve a job, sir. Calm the fuck down, walk slow, and go around the goddamn fucking guests paying to stay here so that you can have a job that pays you money. Go the fuck around and slow the fuck down. You ain't a Mack truck, sir. I don't have to go the fuck around you as a paying customer here. I can shut your fucking doors and never see you fucking again. Do you get that? Do you get that if you have a fucking job somewhere? I can shut your fucking doors. Do you fucking get that? Go the fuck around if you have a fucking job. You fucking idiots. I have 2 glasses of orange juice. Did I tell you about the time? Okay, I was at this bar. I'm friends with the owner there. So that was the weirdest part. I'm friends with the owner, and I'm dating the DJ at this bar over here in El Segundo. Okay. I go there every Friday to hang out with the owner and my boyfriend, the DJ. So there's this girl that works there. She seems fine. Okay, we kind of like her as a normal person, as a normal interacting person. She seems fine. I go there every single Friday. Out in fucking nowhere, this dumb bitch who has a job there at the bar owned by my friend. Yes, it's literally right in front of Mattel, but I'm 3 beers deep. 3 beers. My best friend's DJing. I ain't paying attention to my best friend at all. I think they had a child convention there, okay, earlier in the evening. There was no more children there when I was 3 beers deep. But they had a child convention there. And the families were friendly to me for once in my life, right? It was back like the 80s and the 90s. All of the families were getting along. All of the families were like, hold my child, say hi to my child, wave to my child. They were very nice, very friendly. I was having a great time. I wasn't paying attention to my boyfriend at all. I had a great time that day. So I'm at the very end. So I have my 3rd beer, and I'm all the way down here, right? So I basically have like 1 sip left of my last beer. Okay, this woman that works there has a job working for my friend and my boyfriend. She comes up to me when I have this amount of beer left in my 3rd beer, and she says, "Excuse me, we're getting a lot of complaints about sexual harassment." And I started laughing. I started laughing so hard, and I got so calm because it's a false accusation. It's so obviously I didn't talk to anyone that entire night, and everyone that I talked to that night was a family and had a baby. Okay, that was the only people that I talked to and that was earlier in the evening before the sun set, and they had all gone home with their babies. So everybody else, I hadn't talked to nobody. I just was drinking my beer in peace. I wasn't even looking at my boyfriend. I was literally sitting there. My boyfriend's back here, and I'm sitting with my back to my boyfriend when she accused me of sexual harassment. I was that inundated, just hanging out by myself. I was isolating myself that night. So I started laughing in her face. I'm already drunk because I'm 3 beers deep. But you know when you're causing a ruckus, and you know when you're not causing a ruckus. And so I'm laughing, and she said, Excuse me, we've had multiple complaints of sexual harassment. I'm going to have to ask you to leave or we're going to have to call the cops. I started laughing in her face. I said, excuse me, man, I have this much of my beer left. I will be finishing my beer and I will be leaving this establishment. And I was laughing in her face. She walks away and comes back 3 times and says the same exact thing to my autistic ass. When I have this much of a beer and I literally told you what I'm about to do. On the 3rd time she came back, I had maybe this much left. And so I took a sip and I just said goodbye. I will never be back here. I ain't coming back. With the rudeness, do you get that? I close your doors, bitch. I close them. You don't get a job to act like a Mack truck, to close the fucking doors of the establishment. I will close the fucking doors, okay? Me and my friend who own the fucking bar, we will close the fucking doors to not be around you. Do you get that? Miss Mack Truck, do you fucking get that? That's how powerful we are. We will close the doors of the goddamn establishment